All right, I want to show you all how to create a bookmark so that once you find a website, you can return to it whenever you want. First thing we're going to do is go to a website. So we're going to touch up here, and I'm going to type something, Bagel Factory, and there it is. I'll touch it. Now I can scroll down, and I think this is the one that I'll touch right here. Now let's say I want to save this. First thing I'm going to do is touch the bookmark icon and hold it, touch and hold. And you see it says add a bookmark. So I'm going to add the bookmark. Now I'm going to scroll down. I have a default that says St. Louis. This isn't what I want to use. So we're going to come back, and instead of St. Louis, I'm going to touch right above it where it says favorites. This is the favorites line. It'll add it to the favorites line. But the Bagel Factory Cafe is too long. So I'm going to touch where it says Bagel Factory Cafe, touch the X, and just type or touch bagels. And then I'm going to come over here and hit done. Now, notice what's been added. Right there at the top, bagels. So, I'm going to go back to the weather website. How do I get to the bagels website? We'll just come on over here and touch it. And we're back. So of course you're going to run out of room up here. So the next video we'll do is teaching you how to create folders like I have in St. Louis. I'm going to touch St. Louis. See all the different folders and options? Teach you how to create a folder so that you don't get too many bookmarks and so that your bookmarks are stored logically. Stay tuned. Now I want to go ahead and create some folders so we can store our bookmarks in folders and not just willy-nilly all over the screen. So we're going to focus at the top. These are my favorites. This is the favorites bar, but I can only go so far. So I need to create a folder. Notice, as I showed you in the last video, when I touch St. Louis, you can see all these different folders. So if it has to do with medicine or bills or the church, whatever it is, I can put all of those bookmarks in folders. Well, that's what I want to do. I'm going to do that with this Bagel website. So I'm going to touch the bookmark icon right here. But instead of saving a bookmark, I'm going to go down to Edit. And right across from Edit, you see a new folder. I have to decide where to save it. I can touch Favorites. I can save the folder anywhere I want. But I'm going to go ahead and put a new folder in Favorites, and I'm going to title it Eats. And then I'll scroll back down, come over here and touch Done. Now, you notice at the top, I have a folder called Eats. In this case, let's go ahead and make a bookmark and place it in Eats. You're going to have to touch this blue square to get back to our bookmarks icon. Let's touch and hold it. We're going to add a bookmark. And in this case, we're not going to put it in Favorites. We're going to touch Favorites, and we're going to put it in Eats. So let's go ahead and save it. Now, how do I get to it? Well, let's touch Eats, see what happens. And there it is. Under the Eats folder is the Bagel Cafe. You can do that over and over again, all organized. Let's touch, for example, Mac News. I'm going to touch Mac News and see there are only bookmarks that have to do with news about Apple's MacBooks or iPads or iPhones. All organized. That's what you want.